Entropy Zero 2 is the best Half-Life 2 mod I have ever seen that is out there. The game is such a high quality that it surprised me at first, but from the first 20 minutes you can see that this is not a low effort mod, but something that is praiseworthy. From the voice acting to the models and animations, everything will make you feel like this total conversion mod was made and put together with care and love. I can just imagine the developers worked hard on it, and it shows. There are new environments, weapons and enemies built up from the ground up, and they did not just reuse already existing textures from the main game. Especially I liked a lot the design of the enemies. They are unique, even the rebels look different with distinctive looks, so you know when you are dealing with shotgunners, jumpers or just basic rebels. The zombies look different with some that has different textures, but I bet you will be familiar with them. Entropy Zero 2 is set up with 7 chapters in mind. It is not a long game, it clocks in around 7 to 8 hours, maybe 9 to 10 if you want to complete the achievements, and I think this length benefits it. The game doesn't want to waste your time, and I thank the developers for not dragging it out. It is the perfect length for me or anyone who wants a short but good experience. They introduced a new mechanic that will let you command combine soldiers and ordering them to do your bidding, holding down positions, sending them to specific locations, using them as help. You will get to experiment with it early on in the game. There is a new mechanic that's called breaching. Basically you put down a charge on a door or a broken wall, and by pressing the button T you detonate it, and like in a siege style you just breach through it. You can also kick doors and even enemies by pressing the button V. There is a new type of grenade that is called the Zen grenade, which is a new addition, and it was so much fun to use. And thrown it will suck up objects and enemies and also allies, so be careful where you throw it because it will spit out health, sweet energy and Zen enemies for you to fight. To my surprise, there are even horror elements in it where the game strips you from all your equipment and makes you hide from an evolved headcrab zombie and have to figure out puzzles while you hide from it. It was a nice change of atmospheres because just gone down everything you see till that point, and almost nothing could stand a chance against you if you know what you are doing. Till that, you were the hunter, but at that point in the game, you have become the hunted one. In the game, there are even boss fights that are very well made, and even on normal, they prove to be a challenge, at least for me. Maybe that comes down to my FPS skills, since I don't really play much of them, but it was hard for me to beat some of the bosses, and I'm glad it proved to be a challenge, because at least I invested myself more into the game. The game lets you explore every chapter as much as you want, and it encourages you as well, because the matter of fact is that you can find hidden radios that tell you more about the overarching story in the first chapters. But later on, if you decide to take Wilson with yourself, then he could unlock you secret supply caches and that lets you heal up and stock up on ammo. These caches proved to be very useful. I have encountered some issues, but they were so minor at first I didn't even notice them. So missing textures, that's all. The ending was interesting. This is what I would imagine a Half-Life 2 Episode 3 would be, but from the Combine's perspective. You also have a choice in the end where you can choose between, I think, 2 endings. All in all, I would recommend everyone Entropy Zero 2, especially for those who want more of the Half-Life experience or just want an end for the second episode. It's free, so no harm in trying it out.